it's Beth from Sweet Tooth Pediatric Dentistry. We wanted to give you guys a little bit of a video clip so that you can see what it's like when you go to the dentist office, so that we can kind of show you a lot more things and have some fun with it. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure my hands are clean before I get everybody all set up, myself including my little dragon friend over here. So I'll wash up. And then I'm going to be wearing a few other things today while I'm working. So I've got some glasses that I'm going to wear. I've got an extra mask that I'm going to wear, some gloves, and even an extra shield that I'm going to use to just show you. So we got glasses first, a little bit of fun with some flowers. I'm going to put on some purple gloves. And then my face shield, I'm just going to show you. We're wearing these while we're working right now, but if I keep it on for too long, you might not be able to hear me. So this one just goes on just like that. My dragon friend that's over here, he's going to get to wear a few things too. So when you come to the dentist, we always like to make sure that we're going to keep you clean. So we're going to give him a napkin to put right over him, tuck him right in around in here. And then I'm also going to have some sunglasses for him to wear because we do use a pretty bright light and we don't want it to be shining in his eyes. I've got his glasses right here and we'll tuck him right in. He's looking pretty cool. When we're working at the dentist office, one of the best ways for us to be able to see your teeth, besides using our bright light, is going to be able to make sure that we have our chair that can actually go for a ride backwards. So I'm going to give my dragon a ride back in my yellow chair here, so that we're going to be able to give him a little ride, a nice slow ride. And we're going to scooch him back up over this way. Let's see if we can fix him up a little bit. Get his glasses back on. Tuck him in. And then we'll get the light. We're going to shine it right by his smile over here so that we'll be able to see. Now I brought a lot of other things that are over here with me too. I have a whole box full of tools that are in here, but we're just going to need a couple special ones. We're going to use a mirror. This is going to help us be able to take a look around at all of the teeth upside down, take a look around at like the skin around all of your teeth that we call your gums. We've got a tooth counter. And my tooth counter has two different sides to it. It's got one that's a little bit more pointy on this end and then the other on that. But your teeth should be nice and strong and hard. So what we're going to be doing is when we touch on them, it's just kind of like tapping a little bit to make sure that they do feel strong though. I do have one other tool that I sometimes use. This one kind of is more of like a tooth cleaner. It helps kind of more sliding by the sides of the teeth to help remove any sugar bug germs, make sure things are nice and smooth. But it looks a little bit like the tooth counter, the Explorer one that I had, just a little bit bigger. I also took out some toothpaste. I actually grabbed some strawberry. I'm going to open this one up. And these days what we're doing is we're using a regular toothbrush to be able to brush teeth. So I'm going to put a little bit of toothpaste, just kind of pretending right in through there, that we would be able to just put a little on and be able to brush around. And I'll show you that in a moment too. I'll show you my flosser again in a few moments, and then we're going to have one other painting part that I'll show you at the end as well. These two pieces that I'm going to put together we use sometimes for helping when there's too much with toothpaste or too much saliva, which would be another word for your spit. So I have my Mr. Thirsty. He's like a vacuum cleaner. He's kind of almost looks like a straw, but he bends around a little bit. When I turn him on, he makes some air noise. If you can hear him on that one. But what he does is he works like a vacuum cleaner. So it really helps to just get all the toothpaste and all the extra spit from like being in your mouth. And if we need to rinse things off, we actually have a water squirter that when I push the button on there, it can give your teeth a little shower and help rinse them. All right, But let me show you what we're gonna do. My dragon, he's gonna help me out being able to take a look around to be able to count his teeth. So I've got the mirror and my tooth counter again. And we're gonna have him open up hopefully really big here so that we can see. And I can use my mirror to look around upside down and see around on the inside of or outside of all of his teeth in here. And then my tooth counter just kind of touches just right around all of those teeth, including the big ones in the back. Now I've counted his teeth quite a few times, so I know he has 32 of them. That's probably a lot more than you guys have these days. I don't know if you've ever counted your teeth before. With my tooth cleaner one that I showed you, the one that's a little bit bigger, this one actually kind of slides next to the teeth. So it kind of can go just sliding up and down, making sure that, like I said, no sugar bug germs are sitting around on next to those teeth and through there anywhere. After we make sure that those are all clean like that, we would go through with a new toothbrush. And I did put a little toothpaste on there, so we're going to kind of pretend with him though anyway. It's just doing circles. Round and around is how we like to brush the teeth. So you can see he's getting a little bit of toothpaste on his teeth in there. I'm probably going to wipe that off for him. Since he's just make pretend, I don't want to actually use real water, I guess, on him, huh? So we got that, but we would get around all the teeth, top, bottom. We want to make sure we weren't skipping around any teeth when we're brushing it all. Getting around all those, even the big ones in the back. We got to get all around all those chewing parts in there. All right? Let me wipe off some of that toothpaste. I have a little bit of a cotton piece that I'm going to use. Just like a little towel for your teeth. I'll try to get all that green out of there for them. And then this is where maybe our flosser can really come in handy though. So we've got a little plastic handle guy. This guy's going to go working back and forth between the teeth to help make sure that they feel super smooth. And hopefully I can get them in there right like that. And up and down and up and down, and we'll work it right back out again. His teeth are pretty tight together. Right up and down. If you have big spaces between your teeth, we probably wouldn't really need to do this very much. All right, but we would go around all the teeth with that. And then after we make sure that everything is clean and smooth, the dentist would be able to come take a look at your teeth also. Dr. Erica loves to be able to count teeth and make sure they're strong and healthy. But the last thing that we get to do is we get to paint your teeth with a really special kind of paint. There's a little tiny paintbrush that's in there. And then what we're going to do is we stir up this, what we call varnish, but it's like a special vitamin. So it's all stirred up in there. And then we just use that little tiny paintbrush and we just kind of paint around on your teeth so that it leaves them feeling a little bit sticky, but yet it helps cover them and protect them with our fluoride. And the fluoride's a really special vitamin for teeth to help keep them strong and keep them healthy. A lot of the fun parts at the very end, our friends always like to pick out stickers, but you get to take home a new toothbrush, you get to take home some toothpaste and some goodies and all kinds of things to keep your teeth strong and healthy at home. But these are the kind of things we wanted to be able to show you about what you would see when you come to the dentist. Hi everybody, it's Beth again. I'm in our x-ray room and I just wanted to be able to kind of show you guys what it's like a little bit about taking pictures of your teeth. So this time I actually have my kangaroo friend who's sitting in a chair. He's wearing a nice little cozy blanket. It's kind of like a coat. So whenever you have x-ray pictures taken of your teeth, you always have to wear something to cover up your body so that you're not taking pictures of parts that we don't need. You can see that he's actually holding something in his mouth in there already, and that's the picture part for us. The camera is the little circle part that's pointing right towards his teeth. But what we do is when we're normally taking pictures, we would take a couple of them, and I just wanted to show you what they look like normally when we would take them. So your first pictures would be like a front ones and top ones, bottom ones, and the sides. But they help us see around between your teeth and they help us make sure that everything is strong and healthy. So that's what it would be like if you actually came in to have some x-ray pictures taken of your teeth. I'm going to spend a moment talking to you about brushing your teeth. Taking care of your teeth at home is going to be really important. So the best things that you're going to need, obviously, is going to be a toothbrush. I'm not so worried about what color your toothbrush is, what character might be on it. I want it to be like able to fit around your mouth. We don't want it to be too big or too small, but it has to be something that's soft, and you're going to be using this toothbrush every day, every morning and every night. So you're going to be brushing 2 times every day, okay? You want to make sure that you're using toothpaste. It doesn't have to be anything special for that one. As long as it's got a vitamin in it that's called fluoride, that's going to be the most important part. But if it tastes like watermelon or strawberry or bubble gum or it's mint, it doesn't really matter as long as you're using just a little bit of toothpaste. So I'm going to show you how much toothpaste that I want you to be able to put on your toothbrush. That's going to be the right amount when you're brushing your teeth. So we've got this toothbrush right here. I'm just going to be putting just a little tiny dot. It's not too high up in there. It's just a little tiny dot of toothpaste. So that's all you need for brushing your teeth every morning and every night. I want you to remember the number 2. It's a really important one in dentist kind of stuff. So brushing your teeth 2 times every day, but you want to try to brush your teeth for 2 minutes. So a good thing to do is have a grown-up maybe help you with setting a timer, or using like a little sand timer. They have those that where you can flip them and it keeps track of time. They make lots of things for technology today with like apps that you could use even too. That'll help track your brushing for you. So I'm going to show you kind of an example with my dragon friend again here. As far as what I want you to be doing when you're brushing your teeth at home, what I want you to try to do is remember to do circles. He's got a bigger toothbrush because he's got a bigger mouth. Lots of extra teeth in here than you guys do. But taking that toothbrush, you're going to put it right up against those teeth, straight up in there, and you're just going around and around. And you want to make sure you're going slow. You don't want to be going too fast. And you're just going to be able to get around all of the teeth. You're going to get around the top ones. You're going to get around the bottom ones, the insides. So even on the inside parts in here, if we get upside down in there, we're going to go around and around on the inside of those teeth as well. And you want to make sure that you're really taking your time. There's no rushing to brush your teeth at all. Okay? I really want a grown-up to be able to help you with brushing your teeth too. That's really important. So if you can take turns right now, maybe you can brush your teeth first and then a grown-up can help you guys after. Okay? All right, so do some good work at home with your brushing. It's really going to be helpful for helping keep your teeth strong and healthy and being able to eat your food well. Hi everybody. I wanted to talk to you about food because choosing the right kinds of things to eat and to drink are going to be very important about keeping your teeth and your body strong and healthy. So there's going to be an activity that you can work on after this that will help you kind of learn a little bit more and remember about making some good choices for your teeth and body when it comes to snacks and when it comes to things that we drink. So I'm going to show you a couple of them that I have in here too. I have some pictures that show some water on the top one, and then I have sodas that are on the bottom. And I would hope that everybody kind of knows that drinking water is definitely going to be the most important thing for you to be doing. You want to make sure that whenever you're having snacks that you only drink water. No juices during the day. If you have juice, maybe just one time a day at maybe like breakfast or a lunch, but not drinking juice all day. It's not good for your teeth to have all that sugar on them. So water is going to be the one that I want you to be drinking the most. Obviously something like soda is going to be really bad for your teeth. It's going to be very sugary, and all the bubbles that are in there are really not good for them. It breaks your teeth down and causes holes in them that we call cavities. This should be another easy one too. If you were going to pick a snack, we got some M&Ms or we have some apple slices. So this should be a pretty easy one to kind of decide the good one versus the not one. So whole fruits, definitely better for you to eat. We want you to eat things like apples and pears and oranges and grapes and strawberries, all of the fruit you can think of. Things like M&Ms, things like candy, we want those to be very limited. You're not supposed to be eating these things every day. So I know special times come up where maybe you have like something fun happening. That's okay. You just make sure you brush your teeth really good after. This one might seem a little bit tricky. So I have two different kinds of yogurt pictures that are in here. So yogurt can be something that's a little bit kind of fun to eat, but not if it has like candy and cookie pieces that are in there. Because now that yogurt is kind of turned into more of like a dessert instead of it actually being a healthy snack. So we don't want to pick the yogurts that have all these cookies and candy pieces. We want to make sure that we pick out fruit kind of flavored ones and ones that are a healthier choice. Okay. Then the last one, this one's a little bit tricky too. We'll see. I have goldfish crackers and I have popcorn. And so these are really popular snacks. They're both delicious. And the problem with goldfish crackers is just more that they can get stuck in your teeth. So when you're eating them, they can kind of stick to them almost like a sticky candy could. So we want to make sure that if you have something like goldfish crackers for a snack, make sure you brush your teeth really good if you can. And if you can't, always be drinking your water with those snacks like that, because it's going to help wash the crackers away a little bit more. Popcorn is a pretty good one. It's always pretty delicious. You just got to be careful those little yellow pieces don't get stuck around your teeth or your gums. But all right, I hope you guys enjoy playing like kind of like a little bit of a food game so that you can kind of learn a little bit more and make sure that you make some really good decisions about keeping your teeth strong and healthy and making sure that your body is growing nice and healthy with picking out good foods. Hey everybody, it's Beth. I'm going to read you a book that's called Why We Go to the Dentist. Going to the dentist. Today we're going to the dentist office. It's time for a checkup. Dentists know all about what's inside your mouth. They help keep your mouth healthy. Dentists check your teeth. Your teeth are important. They help you chew food. Dentists take x-rays of your teeth. They look for cavities. And here's a question for you guys to think. How do you think x-rays help the dentist check your mouth? Dentists also check your gums. Gums protect your teeth. Dentists clean your teeth. They show you how to floss. Why do you think you need to floss your teeth? Dentists show you how to brush your teeth. Bacteria can grow on teeth. Brushing gets rid of bacteria. Do you know how often you should brush your teeth? We are all done at the dentist. Dentists give you a toothbrush and some floss at the end of your visit. Dentists care about you. They work hard to keep your teeth and gums healthy. These are some of the things that we see at the dentist. There's a light, some tools, there's x-rays, a chair, and the dentist. On this side, there's some pictures that are showing you what's called bacteria, which is about germs, or sugar bugs, we like to call them. It also shows you pictures of cavities. Those are like holes in your teeth. There's pictures of x-rays down on the bottom. Pictures that the dentists use are called x-rays. They help us check around between your teeth to make sure that they're strong and healthy and that they're growing right. And then the other one over here is a picture of gums. And your gums is like the skin around your teeth. That helps to hold everything in place. Hope you enjoyed the book.